back to my channel. This is Sharon, and today's video is going to cover my weekly check-in for week number 2 of March. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then please continue watching. If you're new to my channel, thanks a lot for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks a lot for coming back to check out another one of my videos. So I just wanted to start off at my monthly view because when I did my week 1 check-in, I actually did not check off my phone bill. So I do want to go ahead and check off everything that I was able to take care of. And that goes through, the first week went through 1 through 7 March. And week 2 goes through 8 through 14 March. So again, okay, let's talk about my Costco membership. So I actually did remember when I went to Costco. However, the particular cashier that I had informed me that the option does not come up for them to renew my membership unless it's the renewal month. So I guess if I don't write a check or mail it in, I have to pay when the prompt comes up. I don't remember. I only do this once a year, excuse me. So I don't remember, and I don't remember that being the policy. So not sure, but that's the way it's gonna have to be handled. So I'm just gonna wait until next month, which is my actual renewal month, and I'll just go ahead and take care of it then. So quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip over to my weekly check-in spread, and then we're gonna go ahead and start counting out my cash dividers. So this is my weekly check-in spread, and I decided to actually do it on 2 pages this month since I had the extra space, because I wanted to leave myself an area for the results. So here's how I ended up for week 1. So in week 2, I'll also be taking money out of my cash dividers to fund my $20 savings challenge. So if you haven't watched my savings challenge video, I will be doing one for the mid-month check-in for March, so please stay tuned for that as well. So let me just go ahead and grab my cash dividers. Let me just get those out, and we can go ahead and start counting this up. So I have 6 categories, my cash dividers that I check in for, and that's allowance, beauty, eating out, groceries, grooming, and household. These are typically the areas where I tend to go over in my budget, so I decided to go ahead and check in for these on a weekly basis. So first up, we have my allowance, and in my allowance in week 1, I added $50. I still have $50 left in my allowance. I didn't spend anything in week 2 either, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna pull anything out of allowance, so I'm gonna go ahead and just write 0 here, and then spent was also 0, and then my remaining balance is $50. Next up, I have beauty, and beauty currently has 25, 6, 7. So I am going to take this 20 out of my beauty cash divider so that I can fund my $20 savings challenge. So I'm just going to set this to the side. So beauty is going to have $7 remaining going forward into week number 3. And I'll be restuffing my dividers with my paycheck number 2. So stay tuned for that as well. So for beauty, I'm going to take away $20, and that's, like I said, for my $20 savings challenge. And then I also I had no other expenditures out of this category, so I'm going to say 0 there. And then going forward, I am going to have a total of $7. Okay, and next I have eating out. So this is my eating out divider, and in eating out I only have $1 remaining. Okay, and so last week I had a remaining balance of $20 in eating out, which means I spent $19 during week 2. So for eating out, I'm going to have nothing deducted or added, and then I spent $19, and then I have a total of $1 remaining. Next up is groceries, and groceries has a total of $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 remaining. And last week I had a total of $105 in groceries. So that means I spent a total of $96. So I'm not going to withdraw anything out for my savings challenges. So that's zero. I spent $96, and going forward, I have a total of $9. Next, I have grooming. So this is my grooming divider. And in grooming, I have 110, 11, 12, 13. So last week I had $133, so I spent a total of $20. I finally made it out of the house to go get my eyebrows done, which was great. So I'm not going to take anything out of grooming for my $20 savings challenge. So I'm going to just add a zero there. I did spend $20 on my eyebrows, and so going forward I have $113 going forward. Last but not least is my household divider, and I have $20 remaining, and I'm actually going to take this $20 out for my $20 savings challenge. So I'm going to set this to the side as well. And last week I left off with $30, and I did spend $10 on a couple of household items that I needed, like sponges, things like that. So I am going to be taking out $20 for my $20 savings challenge. I also spent $10, and that leaves me a remainder of zero in this divider. So this is how my dividers are ending up for week 2. So like I said, stay tuned for my paycheck 2 video where I will be restuffing my dividers for the remainder of the month. So with these, I'm just going to go ahead and put these back into my wallet until I'm ready to stuff them. So I'm going to put it on this side. These are just a couple of my receipts that I have from this week that I need to scan into my Fetch app. So if you guys are members of Fetch, or if you're not a member of Fetch, I will leave my link down below. You can join, and if you use my referral code, we'll both get some extra rewards. So I will take this $40 and I'm going to set it to the side because I'm going to use this to add to my savings challenge. So stay tuned for that mid-month check-in as well. And what else did I have? Oh, I'm just going to flip really quickly because I did have a couple of expenses for my sinking funds. So just to catch you guys up on that as well. So I did have a couple of expenses just for some over-the-counter medical items, and I also did have a repair on my husband's car. He had to get a timing belt change. So what I had in my auto maintenance sinking fund didn't cover the whole amount, but I did give him what I had in there to help him cover it. And other than that, not too much else. I did have one clothing expense, but not too many items, but more than I thought that I would have for this month, but that's okay as well. Just happy that we have the money on hand to do so when we need it. So that's going to wrap it up for my week 2 check-in. Like I said, stay tuned for my paycheck number 2 stuffing for my cash dividers, as well as how I plan to spend my money for the remainder of the month. So thanks a lot for stopping back by to check out my video. And like I said, if you're new, please consider subscribing, clicking the notification bell, and leaving me a comment down below to let me know how your month is going and how your dividers, if you use dividers or envelopes, are going. And other than that, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you back for the next one. Bye for now.